It's 8 p.m. on October 11th at Dallas Palms. Shaukat Khanum 2019 Fundraiser. Let's go check out the dinner. Dinner is a big success. So as we
We'll start with Tilawat Quran Pak. A beautiful 15-year-old Hafiz over here, Hafiz Abdul Samad, will come and recite Surah Kahf with translation. Hafiz Abdul Samad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. In the name of Allah, the most merciful. Surely, those who believed and did righteous deeds, theirs are the gardens of Firdaus as entertainment, where they will live forever and will not wish to move from there. Say, if the ocean were to be ink for writing the words of my Lord, the oceans would have been long consumed before the words of my Lord exhausted, even if we were to add another ocean as a supplement. Say, surely I am but a human being like you. It is revealed to me that your God is the one God. So the one who hopes to meet his Lord must do righteous deeds and must not associate anyone in the worship of his Lord.
Once again, guys. My name is Omer. I work for a beautiful radio station called Radio Caravan, and it's an absolute privilege and a pleasure to be here hosting you guys once again. I've done this quite a few times, so I hope I'm not boring you again every year. Before starting, there are a lot of things that we all want to hear, we all want to talk about. But first thing first, this night wouldn't have happened for our generous people like yourselves and our generous sponsors. So please give them a big round of applause for our generous sponsors. As you can tell, the significance is this. Let me add that a little bit more. Pick any number between 5 million and 10 million. 5 million and 10 million. Nobody wants to pick a number? 7 million. Anybody wants to go higher? 7 million one. No. Go a little bit more higher. 9. 10 million. 10 million was the number I was looking for. Now listen to this very carefully. 525,000 minutes and 10 million. What is the significance of that? Can anybody tell me? Every minute, 2 people die of cancer. Every minute. That number the gentleman just mentioned, 10 million, that's the amount of people that die every year of cancer. Let that settle. Let that settle in. My monologue is supposed to be 2.5 minutes. Just imagine. Sorry, 19 people die every minute. Sorry. I'll take that back. I was diagnosed with melanoma in November of 2017 on my 38th birthday. I was there to check my acne and they found out that I have melanoma. Thankfully, they caught it at the right time. A lot of you are doctors, so you might know what melanoma is. It's skin cancer. 38 years old, never had any issue in my life, and I'm suddenly diagnosed with cancer. Thankfully, I was here in this country. I was treated. It was stage 0. I was treated within months. Everything is good, happy and dandy. But those 10 million people are not as lucky as I am. Out of that 10 million people, Pakistan is one of those unfortunate countries. Over here, at least we have the privilege, at least we have the facilities that where we can go and get treated and at least extend our quality of life.
That slide has to go.
This is why we are here today, to give those people who don't have that privilege, who don't have those facilities, to give them a chance to be there for their kids who died in 2 months. 2 months it took him to die. This is how cancer acts. So before we end this night tonight, I want you guys to reflect. We are all lucky. We are all here today. We are all blessed today. We are here for a reason today, to give those poor people, underprivileged people who don't have an opportunity to be treated, to at least have a shot at quality of life. I would like to introduce one of my role models over here on the stage. I've known him almost 10, 11 years. I call him Bhai, like he's my real brother. And every time I meet him, I get motivated just by talking to him. He does these things.
And for that reason, Shaukat Khanum is doing marvelous job in Lahore, in Peshawar, and now in Karachi to make awareness of these cases of cancer. They come there, they get it treated. So I would really appreciate if you guys open up your wallet and donate wholeheartedly like you always do every year. At this point, I also like to acknowledge my team. I'd like to know if they are in-house, they can stand up and be recognized. Aisha Tarek, Roshan Appa, Roshan Ghaziani, Shaukat Ghaziani, Kamran Kudusi, he is up there.
Shaukat Khanum vision since 1991 in Run Tigers. मैं 92 में मैंने I think उनकी टिकटें देखनी शुरू की थी, तो she beat me by 1 year at least. और she has been working with Shaukat Khanum Group for almost 25 years and has been part of the Cincinnati Shaukat Khanum Committee for a very long time. She is an MBA, she's an IT professional, she's a mother of 2 beautiful children. I would like to welcome her on stage, talk a little bit about herself and Shaukat Khanum Memorial Hospital over here as well. Please give a big round of applause to Ahmed.
Good to see. First of all, I must congratulate you because you're very wise. You're wise because you made an excellent decision and to come out and support this fundraiser. So. Before I tell you a little bit about my background, I want to recognize, my father was in the military and he was a 3-star admiral, and they always used to say, कि बीवी का एक rank ऊपर होता है. So I want to mention Aisha Jalil, because she, behind every successful man there's a woman. So Aisha doesn't get enough credit, so a round of applause for Aisha Jalil. So as Omer mentioned, I started with Shaukat. My association is back from school. Imran Khan had not won the World Cup yet. He came to my alma mater, Islamabad College for Girls, and he kicked off that campaign for Shaukat. So at that time, we just had a challenge. We had to become a team of Imran's Tigers, and the challenge was that you have to raise 6,000 rupees, which was a lot of money at that time. So, I took on the challenge, set about getting this money from various people. I lived in Islamabad, my father was in the Navy. So, when I went out to get, and each booklet ticket was only rupees 10. So, we set out, it was a monumental task at that time for a student, but we set out doing that, collected money from, whoever I would run into, a diplomat in the Sunday market, or a barber from the shop, everybody just by the name of Imran Khan, even though he had not won the World Cup, he was so trustworthy even back then that people just donated. So what was the catch? So the enticement for us was that if you get the 6,000 done, you are hosted at a dinner with Imran Khan, and the big attraction was the group at that time, Vital Signs. They performed for us in a concert, and we got signed bats, and it was like for a college student, amazing experience. We were over the moon. So this is my association with Imran Khan, and a lot of years later, then when I moved to Cincinnati, I kicked off what Dr. Jalil does here, Shaukat fundraising in Cincinnati. Alhamdulillah, for a small city, we used to raise a lot of amount, and I'm sure this is a bigger city, so you guys are going to help us break last year's record, which Anur Tawfiq will share with us. Dr. Burki wasn't able to come, so he wanted us to apologize on his behalf. Dr. Jalil shared the videos. I want to share one more thing. So I want you all, I know you all support the hospital, but if you get a chance to go to Karachi, Peshawar, Karachi is not built yet, Lahore, Peshawar, go and tour the hospital. Believe you me, if you go there yourself, you will be, pleasantly surprised. The amount of professionalism and commitment in the staff over there. The first things first, like people are smiling. Is it something that you see in Pakistan? No, people smile at you. All the staff is so courteous and cordial. And when a patient is experiencing that very hard time in their life, what do you want? You want support, compassion. And the staff over there gives you that. So now we will watch a small video of the testimonials of the patients who have been treated here. So if the staff can dim the light, and we can go into the video.
It's amazing. In Pakistan, let me share with you before I start the story when I first met Imran Khan in person. Back, I believe, in 94, 95 time frame, when he had retired from cricket. And he was going around the world raising money for Shaukat Hospital, Lahore at that time. We had heard about it, we had sent our donations. I've been overseas most of my life. At that time, I was on a project in Saudi Arabia. So one of our very close friends had arranged a fundraiser for Shaukat at his home. Mashallah, he had a very nice big home. By the pool, there was dinner. And around that time, we were gathering around, and Imran Khan was going around and meeting everybody. That was my first time I met him. Honestly, until that time, I always was a cricket fan. I, loved his cricket. I loved his leadership in cricket, but I had never known the human side of him. I met him for like 10, 15 minutes at the max, and he explained to us what his vision is, what his passion is, and his plans. Honestly, from that day, I was so affected and impressed. This man, who could have enjoyed the best of the luxurious life in England or anywhere in the world, even in Pakistan, he did not have to do anything. And he decides to build the first high-tech, with the best of the doctors and staff, hospital in Pakistan. Allahu Akbar. May Allah reward him. And from that day, I said, this is my top donation priority. And I hope all of you, we all donate to mashallah, many causes. Last week I was raising funds for schools in Pakistan. Alhamdulillah, every cause is good, but this one saves lives. Saves lives. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran al-Kareem says, if you save one life, it's like saving the humanity. Like Sister Amina, mashallah, said that you should be congratulating yourselves, and I would like to repeat that. Alhamdulillah, thank Allah that today you decided to be here, to be part of a very noble and a great cause. Look at those children. This is only a few examples. 75%, like our Prime Minister, dedicated, hardworking, at top of the human being, mashallah, mentioned that 75% of the patients are treated for free. This is just amazing. This is a very, very noble cause, and I am so glad that today, on a Friday night, you could have been anywhere, in a movie, in a dinner someplace, or wherever. You selected, you decided to be here today. And may Allah reward you for that. Brothers and sisters, Jazakallah khair to Brother Omer, mashallah. He had put this on the board. I'm not going to take much time, but I want to assure you, our goal is 200K. And I, inshallah, want to exceed that. Inshallah, with mashallah, this kind of crowd, the generous people, the dedicated people, mashallah, I see so many familiar faces who have been to many, many fundraising where I go, and they always donate. Today, I'm so glad that you decided to be here. We're going to start by the number of, if you sponsor our Operation Theatre, a nurse station in Karachi or Peshawar, or Operation Theatre in Lahore. One Operation Theatre, 28,500. I was going to ask Dr. Jalil to make it 29,000 even, but he says, no, that is what the cost is, let's keep it that way. 28,500. You do not have to pay all at one time. You do not have to pay within a year also. You can write a check right now if you want. You can put it on your credit card right now. But you have the flexibility. Make the niyyah, make the intention, and today Allah will start your reward right now. Allah will multiply at least 70 times. 70 times. If I, or my wife, or any of my family was told that, let's say at Walmart or Macy's or Dillard's or wherever, there's a 70, you pay $1 and they will give you the stuff of $70 free. With $1 you get $70 worth of stuff. I am sure many of us, especially our sisters, will be running towards there. No, the men also, yeah, I'm sure the men will be also running, including myself maybe. So Allah guarantees at least 10, up to 70, and maybe much more 700 times. It's up to Allah. Allah has no shortage. Allah has no limitations. If I have a $10,000, let's say, and somebody asks me my own brother asked me for $1,000, and I give him $1,000, I'm only left with $9,000. Do Allah has that issue? No. He can give everybody as much he pleases, and that does not shorten his ability to give. So brothers and sisters, today be generous. I want at least few brothers and sisters, at least 3 if I can. And first I would like to say, mashallah, we are all Muslim, most of us, inshallah. We say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Please just say A'udhu billahi in your heart or wherever. A'udhu billahi minash shaitan. Let's get the shaitan out of this thought. Out of you. Because shaitan is the one which tells you, oh no, what are you doing? Allah is the one who tells you, give. Give and give, and I'll give you more and more and more. And Allah has blessed us. Like Dr. Jaleel said, we are so blessed. Brother Ubaid said that we are so blessed that we are in this country. We have, mashallah, everything that we need and more. So today, let's try and share it with people who need the most. Can I see, let's start with at least one hand of 28,500. You will sponsor an operation theatre, a nurse's station in Karachi, or nurse's station in Peshawar, or an operation theatre where the cancer is being treated. 28,500, you can make $500 a month. You can make a knee of $100 a month, or you can write, like I said, a check or a credit card of 28,500 right now. 28,500, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah, I wish I could take the name. He puts anonymous, he or she, mashallah, anonymous. May Allah reward him. Allah knows them. I don't know, maybe Dr. Jaleel knows, but Allah knows them. Allah knows their heart. May Allah give them barakah. Say Ameen. I said Ameen. Walaikum salam is free. Say Ameen. Be generous in Ameen. Ameen is that when you say Ameen, Allah makes the malaika, Allah accepts that and makes the angels make the same dua for you. So please say Ameen for that brother or sister. Anonymous, 28,500. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. 28,500. Let's see another brother or sister. Another brother or sister. 28,500. 28,500. 500 a month, 200 a month, 1,000 a month. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Aziz Ahmed. May Allah reward him. May Allah bless him, inshallah. 14,500. 14,500. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So we are at 43,000. Less than 1/4 at least. But alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, 14,500 for Brother Aziz Ahmed.
You guys are amazing, and you made this night more beautiful and more amazing with your kindness, with your generosity. Allah tamam logon ko iski barakat de. Ameen. I would like to introduce our local Shaukat Khanum liaison over here to help me out with this next segment. और मैं थोड़ी देर पहले जब पीछे बैठा हुआ था तो लोग आ रहे थे और मैं खड़ा होता शायद मेरे साथ तस्वीर खिंचाने के लिए, लेकिन फिर लोगों ने क्रॉस करके चले जाते थे. थोड़ी देर तो मैं भी देखता रहा, लेकिन फिर हमारे साथ यहाँ पे ऑफ कोर्स हमारी पर्सनैलिटीज मौजूद हैं, हमारी मीडिया की पर्सनैलिटीज, उनको भी इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं एक सेकंड में. नदीम भाई, if you can come on stage, bring the auction items. Ladies and gentlemen, Nadeem Zaman. We have a bat that is signed by Imran Khan. We have a couple of balls that have been signed by Imran Khan. And we have a picture of Imran Khan signed by Imran Khan. For this part, I would like to introduce to you guys one of the most famous actors in Pakistan, heartthrob, Lux Award winner, and a very well-known TV artist. To help us out with this auction, first of all, I appreciate and I thank you for being here, being a part of this show, taking so much of your time out and helping us out with this great cause. Everybody together. Ali Rehman!
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for allowing me and giving me the honor to be here tonight. It is a wonderful evening. I am just, I'm overwhelmed by the support everyone has given Shaukat Khanum. I, in my small capacity as just an actor, I'm privileged to be here amongst you. So thank you so much for inviting me. Jaleel Saab, thank you so much for having me over here. Shaukat Khanum, everyone involved. You guys have been incredible. I'd just like to congratulate all of you and thank you all for your generosity, for raising this. So a round of applause for all of you. This is, it's been a noble cause since it started. I remember back in the day when I was very little, because I'm not that old. And so I remember when the drive started to raise funds for Shaukat Khanum. And it was a very exciting time in Pakistan because, no one believed that someone could open up a cancer hospital in a country like Pakistan that would provide free healthcare for cancer patients and for the poor. And this was a vision that many thought was lost in reality. And people made fun of Imran Khan for being a dreamer. But he was not just a dreamer, he made it a reality. I remember he was every school in Pakistan. There was no school that didn't have an Imran Tiger in it. Every school in Pakistan, every kid in Pakistan was raising money for this hospital. That's how much we believed in Imran Khan, that's how much we believed in Shaukat Khanum in the hospital. And there's something about him, Allah ne bahut sara uska ajr de, aap sabko uska ajr de. This hospital is a reality because of all the overseas Pakistanis, not just us Pakistanis living there, because we live there, we understand our situation, we have a lot of problems, but you guys who are outside of Pakistan, who have made this a reality, aap logon ka pyar towards the country, towards causes like this, towards offering your support as much as you can. This is what we are now. We're blessed to have. We're blessed to have your support. We're blessed to have people like you abroad who believe in the country, being outside, being away for so long. But dharti se pyar hai. So thank you so much, all of you, for all of your contributions. I'm really just very impressed by the amount. And I think we have gone over 300,000. Right, so let's try to go a little more over that. Let's try to raise a little more funds. I'm not here to make a speech, I'm here to sell items, and I'm here to auction them. I don't have a speech prepared, but I'll just go on to the podium. What I have with me right now, should we leave the best for the last? Yes. I think we should leave the best for last. We'll move on to the smaller items first, but even though they're small, they're very heavy in terms of, they have Imran Khan's signature on them, so I think it's quite a hefty signature. I remember this signature when I was a little kid because it was a hefty tickets that we sold, and I always wanted to have one of these bats. This bat symbolizes a dream that became a reality in Lahore, and I feel like having this bat is a matter of great honor. So for me being here, auctioning this bat, never getting one, but auctioning this bat is a great privilege. But first of all, we'll move on to this ball. It's a cricket ball. It has the captain's and the Prime Minister's sign on it. He signed it little while ago while he was here. So we're going to start the auction with 1,000.
Before coming here, and I saw that Shaukat every year does 2 cancer awareness campaigns. One of them is breast cancer awareness, and one of them is anti-tobacco awareness campaign. And as you all know that October is a month that is dedicated worldwide to breast cancer awareness. So I just thought that I'll just share a few points. If that makes the tiniest difference, it'll be great. The 2 things that I wanted to share with you guys here, I see a lot of women and girls sitting here and a lot of men as well. The 2 pointers that I'd like to share is, number 1, it's very, very important to educate ourselves towards the signs of breast cancer. And if you guys feel that you know enough, then you must share it with other people. And secondly, I think that early detection is very, very important. So, I mean, breast cancer is curable if you detect it very early, in the very early stages. So, I mean, these are the 2 very, very important pointers, because we do want our women healthy. We want them to work alongside with men, so we make this world a better place. So, I urge to all the women and all the men sitting here to find time to take care of themselves, get their regular checkups done, and spend some time, especially this month, which is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, to educate yourselves and other people around you. And in the end, I just saw everybody donating with a lot of generosity, and I feel very, very proud to be a part of this. And we all know in this room that Shaukat Foundation is one of the most trusted charities of Pakistan. So thank you very much, everybody, for donating and having me here. Thank you. Shukriya.
Yes, he